Where shall I display my... Yoshimo is willing.
Willing and able and ready to go. Yeah, that leads to the other one. It's basically the set, I suppose. Yeah, let's take a quick look in here. If there's anything in the middle. Then we go down and deal with the tomb full of horror. I'm assuming there's gonna be some horror around. Most of the ended right. But as we've just seen, you know, not all undead are the same, you know. Uncle Lester just wants to have some bits more fun, which is probably gonna give a certain lady a bit of a fucking recurrent counter. No spiders. I see you have built yourself quite a nice little nest here. Surely it would be a shame if somebody were to come in and murder all of you.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
Your Foliator Lupa, I did not build this sanctuary for you to chill down and passing. Feel the wrath of the Arachnites. The divine eight-legged. Did you have drawn your bodies all the more galling? Does the bitch support the killing with spiders? No wonder she walks the surface. You will all die here. Be feeding my spiders. Your victims await. Protect your home. Definitely attack them first.
Memory serves.
Good old-fashioned blessing. And we probably have to deal with this in close quarters. I think killing the small spiders shouldn't be a problem. Come on. Okay, George up.
I hear you well enough.
If you say so.
Well, it's one of those moments where it's like, you really shouldn't have, you know, just decided that we are just some random adventurers that came by for no fucking good reason. You might potentially should have assumed that we might be a bit more. Just a tiny bit more dangerous, you know, just a tiny bit more capable of killing quite a few.
If it were properly cleansed and balanced.
I have a distinct feeling I'm not gonna like what's going on here.
You're right
Yes,
behind.
They're gonna be a trap and it's gonna summon some things, isn't it? My. As if I had foreseen it, isn't it?
Dead.
Repulse undead. Right, we are somewhat well equipped to dealing with the undead, just in the area of we do have some people who can deal with them relatively efficiently. Boom. Gets blown away. A vampire. Yeah, you see what I mean with them being annoying.
If that's what you
Because what these little cunts will do is they're gonna turn into a gas and then they'll just fly back towards their little sanctuary, climb into their little coffin, all gassy like, and then come back to haunt you at a later date. Bit annoying. Just a tiny bit annoying. Compared to that, most of the other things you can encounter are actually not that bad. At least when it comes to annoyance, mind you. At least when it comes to that.
How long do you intend to crack your
Just kill it.
whip back?
Maybe you can kill one on your own. I trained you better than this.
I have done something most heinous. This killing of Sayer and his daughter. I am not sure that I have done the right thing.
The whole business has left the taste of ashes in my mouth. I've defended my family's honor. I cannot help feeling that I have also betrayed the tenets of my order. You suggested that I take this course of action, my lady. I need your reassurance that there was nothing else that could be done. I was not going to put Rod to justice at the moment. You know that he was chosen for his death. He had to be avenged. Yes, you speak the truth, and I'm glad to hear it. Once I would have hate as he should have. Oh, Steph. Regardless of what my father did during his long feud with Sarek, was Sarek who murdered an innocent. I left myself to become involved. So, my lady, don't sit well with me that I gave in to my great hate so easily. You know that I enjoyed it so much. Thank you for speaking with me over the devil. Like, are you sure this is the best timing? I'm somewhat in the middle of something here, you know? Glenn's in the back around. When he sees me fighting, was like, my lady, if I could have a word with you. And I'm like, kinda busy right about now. Like, but my lady, it could be important. Like, okay, fine, just, start talking while I do things. He needs to hand away. Mommy, eh?
My weapon is faulty.
Can deal with a few mummies.
Weapon has no effect.
Lord of glory! Now you
Has no effect.
They do quite a nasty amount of damage. I'm sure Yoshino will remember.
Shaw, guide. I shall follow your strength. Yes.
I stand amongst the righteous. What be a groundling?
Victory shall be ours.
I mean, it's debatable if you stand among the righteous at this particular moment in time. But you know, maybe, Yoshino, stop being a little bitch.
Nothing to it.
I kind of would find that most enjoyable if you could stop.
Weapon has no. I am ready. I am. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be in fucking close quarters, to be fair. Yeah, it's not working too well for him.
No effect. Paid well for this. No effect.
Let's just deal with the little shadows. I'm sure we can do that. Told you so. Actually, we could deal with that. No fucking problem. God fucking damn it. Running out of space if you're running out of space rather quickly. So now our little gym back is full. Game. Map.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop.
Just for as long as it is required. That was a stupid trap. That was indeed better.
I am ready, I think. Very well. Hiya!
New game. We will not accept. New game. Told you already, we're not gonna accept that.
No!
But you must have had a nightmare. Relax, there's nothing wrong. And there's something very wrong. More and more I feel Khalid's absence. Suppressive stronger than this. There's no weakness in Shoro. We all go through it. Pressure. Yes, I remember those parables in Alaunda's prophecies as well. Be sorry for your loss, but be grateful for what you have. Yes, I know.
Nothing to it.
At least you know, don't be a little bitch about it, because it's not gonna change much.
This tomb looks to be looted. The ranks
stinking bastards beat us here.
Mhm.
Also, dine on me supper. Old steel before I'm through with them.
Water, you say? Well, water can be arranged, of course. Ah. Good problem. Yeah, I do. And I think in a bit after we are done with the exploration of this last area, I'm gonna go and cook myself some nice dinner. A bit of a late dinner actually for once. I don't need to refill because I have a whole nother bottle sitting right here. Because I already realized it was getting a bit low. And smart as I am, I just put another bottle right next to it. Yes. Look at me, it's cursed with life. Dear Lord, even here. Rest must be maintained. Blah 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 blah. My flesh, Kaz's tomb is gone. God doesn't. Yeah, I've covered me one too many times. Some walking undead to dispatch now, and then some live dead to find and bury. Why are you drinking bottled water? Just drink tap water. Much better. Because I have it. Yes. It's literally the main reason, that argument I can give you right now. Also, I do like it to be a bit carbonated, if I have a choice in the matter.
Right over their graves I'll be dancing, I swear. Stolen from under me. I'll do the work of ferreting out where the blasted book will be and those cracknuts taken away.
We must away. This tomb looks not a day defiled. If we get back to Hymnos before these fools do, mayhap I can catch them. Tree record should be mine. Jackbag needs be killing. I'm with you. Onward to victory and spoils. We will, after we killed the bastards here. Bit of a matter of taste, but you know, if I have a choice, I'll take somewhat carbonated water over just tap water. If I don't have a choice because I don't have it, then I'm just gonna take tap water because, well, why wouldn't you? Luckily enough, I do live in a country where you can actually just drink your tap water. One of those nice advantages. Now, there are some places in this world where I definitely would advise you not to. But luckily, that is not here. Thank God for that. The tomb has been cracked open and any value has been removed. Looters have broken the fingers of the corpse, no doubt to take something it was holding. It is probably the book we were looking for. Also, in case you're wondering, little Kurgan here actually uses his nice little ability of berserking. Same one that Minsk can... it's actually speaking not the same one that Minsk can use, because Minsk has a special berserking ability.
Let's see what you've got.
It's special.
Yes, it is.
No
I follow your strength.
No effect. I hit. To no effect.
Can you actually deal with them, please? Claudia, we kinda need you. Come on, please heal. Yeah. We're just a slight bit too late. Well, that is why we save often.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
So you at least claim every single time you want to impress the ladies, I suppose. Oh well, not sure we really that much left in the fucking tombs. I mean, let's direct it out a bit more slower, shall we?
You see what you're looking like.
Has no effect.
No effect.
Weapon has no effect.
Because after all, mummies are indeed higher undead. They do have quite a bit of resistances, as most of the fucking undead have.
Fleet of foot and all that.
I know, nobody's surprised.
Whatever you want. Nature, take the life she gave!
Nature kills. Which, technically speaking, not even untrue. Nature has a tendency to be very much liking this whole
You require my help? Yoshimo is
survival
willing.
of the fittest.
I'm waiting, if you say so.
Let's say nature is quite a fan of that sort of conflict.
Here.
No guest. As has been always said, and has always been true, the
Where shall I display myself? You're right behind, right?
most of the internet, you know, in ones or twos,
Doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
not really that dangerous. Not even a mummy, although, as I said before, you know, a mummy is a higher undead, meaning it is not to be underestimated. It has quite the resistances.
I hit to no effect.
Has no effect!
However, as long as it's just one of them,
Has no effect!
you can usually deal with them easily enough.
No effect?
Has no effect!
Yeah, with 3000 XP. No, not a bad. There shouldn't be that many of them left, so that should not really be a problem.
Weapon is faulty.
To no effect?
Two we can probably deal with.
No effect?
No mercy, but a weapon is faulty.
Has no effect!
Embarrassing.
Has no effect!
Breaker.
Yet you are. As you should be. Ständig sarcophagus, long shielded by stone.
If memory serves. Very well. Hiya.
I'm gonna use that, have we? Yeah. You'll need to find the merchant though to get rid of a few of the things we have.
I just can't carry anymore. You'll pick that up for me, won't you?
I mean, not really, but don't worry about it.
If that's what you want.
We did our due diligence, we cleared out the tomb, we found out that, well, the Book of Kaza is gone. Went to Fimlige's house in the Temple District to see if we can head them off and recover the book. Well, fair enough. So, yeah. Let's finish up this quest line of him, then we're probably going to put him back where we took him from, basically. For potential further uses. Because after we have done exploring the rest of the graveyard, there's really not that much more to the graveyard, if memory serves, but then again, my memory is not the most trustworthy one in this particular manner. But I mean, how big can it really be? So long as it's not night, we should at least not get involved with the
You must gather your party
main
before venturing
quest.
Nothing to it.
Just said something, game, didn't I? I was like, yeah, I listened.
Very well.
Thanks,
Tell
game.
me all about it.
Do like to walk through these particular places in the daylight for some mysterious reason that pleases me a lot greater at the moment. Hello, Maggie.
Well, I never.
Use his passed away, and answer here is getting quite misty. Okay, so that leads up here. Nothing too surprising, nothing too surprising at all. Random beggar person. Hello, random beggar person. It is I, the great hero. To say?
Yes.
Skeleton warriors and mummies.
Nature, it is done.
Oops, wrong person. Yes. Just make them run away, please.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Oh, you wild bastard.
Not the best outcome per se, but an okay outcome. Yeah, that's really nothing I'm too worried about taking with me. Don't need a merchant though.
If you say so.
As is so often the case. Once your inventory is full, things are gonna be a pain in the ass. Someone has been erected to appease the Lord of the Dead, the God Calibor. You see an open grave. Chill runs up your spine as you hear a sound emit from it. Shake your head and continue walking. The sound is clearer now. You're not imagining it. Muffled cries of help are coming from the grave. Maybe we should take note of that. Send greetings, my lady, in the darkest of days. My name is Camille, Paladin of Helm. Beg your forgiveness as my demeanor is not more welcoming. What brings you to this place? No more unique than most who come here. My son lies in yon wee grave. I failed my oath to protect the lad, and he has been taken from me. I'm sure there's no need to blame yourself. What about you speak, though? I'm sure you mean well. I took the boy under my protection when his mother was slain by foul orcs in the mountains. I knew not her name, and could not save her from injuries after I killed the orcs. She gave her son to me, so I to look after him as my own. But I have. I mean that I did. I loved the lady, Leally. Stefan, I named him. Strong, honest boy. I was called by duty to Tethir. The Trainer called 7 had been slain by brigands. I should have been there for him. No, I don't think that's necessarily your fault. I mean, can't really deny the order they did due diligence. I failed my vow, but I now know a way in which I can atone for my failure. There was one way, I would embrace it gladly. I do not know how to help you. How the fuck am I supposed to help you?
Cast off your old beliefs and be
Two will
saved.
die for disturbing my rest. I do always find it also lovely when they do that. The Crypt King, eh? You might consider yourself a king. You didn't live nearly long enough to make this believable. Yes, have an actor. We don't need to worry about that.
Dangerous, I would hope.
I would assume it's trapped. But I cannot save, because one of my people is busy running around like a headless chicken. Yes, that might be your hero, but I would like it if she could stop. She's like, no, I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Yes,
And,
Bill.
do we still have the... No, pretty sure I took that out, didn't I? It's been so long since we've been fear that I actually took out the remove fear spell.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoiding. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yes, okay. You told us so many times. I still don't believe that you can, but don't fucking worry about it. Yeah, we definitely need a fucking...
Yes,
we need a fucking merchant to deal with all of the fucking nonsense we've picked up. Nonsense we have picked up a lot of. But you know, things considered, not a bad thing. More money to us, it's always a good thing. It's literally impossible to have too much of a good thing, in this case money, in your pockets. After all. I've been in here already now.
You require my counsel, fleet of foot and all that.
nothing to it.
We're not gonna get into there because it's locked from the other side. Good. One less thing to worry about. So doing this, dealing with the traitorous little curse who stole from our newest companion. Selling some shit. And I think then we're going to... oh my. Take a bit of a break. I'm kinda not healthy at the moment.
I
am
shall
I?
go forth at your command.
Ustanza dost.
I hit.
It has no effect. I shall follow your strength. It has no effect.
I hit. To no effect.
Yeah, this could go potentially really badly.
It has no effect.
no effect?
No effect!
No effect?
Oh, you wild bastard.
This will potentially go relatively well.
No effect?
Has no effect!
Your destiny awaits.
Just stay there and make them all afraid. Sounds reasonable enough. Then you need to deal with the Shadow Fiend, which is a higher and rather annoying form of fiend.
Where shall I get? Whatever you need, I do it well.
But then to no one's surprise, dealing with the graveyard involves a lot of undead and a lot of nasty little status effects. That we, of course, technically speaking, could deal with in a much more pleasant way by preparing their head this time, but where would be the fun in that?
Whatever you want.
I rather prefer my approach of, you know, fuck around and find out. Oh, badly you fucked up. Or potentially not.
If memory serves, Yoshimo is willing.
What do you want, I've killed.
My spell has failed.
Just a few traps, nothing to worry about. Sorry, I'm gonna die of it. Drunken Cleric of Talos. Hello, Drunken Cleric. One for Talos, one for me. And fair enough, at least he's offering to his god. In a very strange way, but he's doing his best. Hello, little Lisa. Sniff. Lord Arendis of the Church of Lasanda. Excuse my young church. Lisa doesn't talk much. The recent death of her parents. Yeah, it's terrible. Yet it is, and there's very little that can be done for her as well, other than to put her into an orphanage, I suppose. It's a sign. It's sad, though. Sure, it will do her no good. And I'll ask you to care for her, surely. Might you know someone who make a suitable guardian? Actually, yes, I do, for fucking sake. And there's a paladin not far from here, who I think might be a suitable guardian. His own son has just died, and I think he might be amenable. Paladin, a true paladin. Perhaps that would be an excellent idea, if he's willing, that is. Please, my lady, it would mean so much if you would find the paladin and ask him about this. Lisa needs a proper guardian, much more than an orphanage. I beg it of you. Sure, I will do as you ask. I mean, you know, doing a good deed every once in a while is not gonna hurt me. Once. Mostly because I kinda... yeah, I would like to actually get a bit more in the way of reputation points for once. Now, build up your good reputation first, ruin it later, basically, for reasons. Hello, Camille. Not safe in case I need to actually convince him of that. I have a job for you. Actually, I have a solution, Camille. There's an orphan girl not far from here, with a priest of Lasanda. Perhaps you could atone by caring for her. How often, you say? Perhaps that would be a way to atone for my failure. Thank you. I shall go and talk to them at once. That's enough. Soul Request actually gives you a soulish amount of XP. Comparatively speaking, I mean, I can kill a mummy and I get 3000 XP. I can, you know, do a bit of a FedEx, run around quest, and I get like 12,000. To be precise, 12,250. Puts a certain spin on things, doesn't it? Greetings, greetings to you both. I understand that girl is in need of a guardian. Pleased to meet you. This is Risa. My name is Risa. Yes. I'm most pleased to agree. This is Risa. Risa, I'm happy to meet you. Are you a knight? Your armor is so fully shiny. I'm a paladin, little one. Something like a knight. I myself to strict standards within the worship of Helm. Do you know who Helm is? No? Then I suppose I shall have to teach you. Yes, I could teach you. Would you like that, Risa? Don't you have any children? Nay, sadly my son has recently died. No, he must be very sad. Yes, I miss him very much. I think he would approve, however, of me taking care of you. That is, if you're willing. Okay, where do you live? Well, I shall show you the church. Thank you, cleric, and thank you too, my lady. I am most appreciative.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
I'm waiting.
I hear you, Wellin. Righteousness shall prevail!
Sure. Now, not us.
Let's try to make them afraid of us, because they can hit pretty fucking hard if they want to. Not so much however if they're busy running away.
So Disney, you're right behind me,
Of
right?
course the priest doesn't care, you know? He's like, I'm just gonna go home now. I mean, you know, the worst that can happen if we leave them on their own.
That be sounded right.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
We did all of the graveyard as well. I guess at this point the only thing we literally have left is finishing this sort of side quest. And then we can, for the first time, actually leave the city. I was about to say the city of Baldur's Gate, but wrong game. Where did you say he was? Temple District, didn't you?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
It's not necessarily good timing, to be fair, but not sure I'm worried about these fucked-ups. Because most of these encounters actually do not prove, much of a challenge, for the most part, because they're not actually prepared to deal with an actually well-armed and armored group, like ours. Basically weaklings. That only exists to be little XP sponges.
I can carry no more. What was given is now upon the ground.
For some reason I doubt that, but never mind. I tend to be on our way again to the Temple District to find out who tried to fuck with our dwarf. Let's see here. Pimlico Estate. That is where we were supposed to be going. I want to go inside like this. Seems a bit risque, to put it mildly, but I suppose, you know.
Victory shall be ours.
You've all taken
And a few of the lowlifes sticking about inside, sticking up the place. Damn, it will take too long. Insect cheese, looted to us. Okay, tail football in the street, but in your spiced rum. Gonna go and bring this noon meats. Yeah, I was just about to hear. Then we go inside, don't worry, man. Okay, they're giving you any healing spells. Okay.
Whatever you want.
Jack! Into the kitchen. And no one was there. Okay, fair enough.
By the looks of it, me former comrades have painted Pimlico's finery with his innards.
That seems to be the case, yes. Nice to pay a visit to the Copper Coronet. I have strong suspicion that the motley crew ain't even out of town just yet. They're living the good life right now. In fact, I'll wager my client's name that the particular sorts are on the roof of the Copper Coronet as we speak. Must be able to catch their stealing red heads.
Eh? Aye, I'll do as you wish. Now.
I'm ready. Very well. Hiya!
At your with all speed, comrade.
All speed indeed.
What do you need? Your cutter.
If you
A
say
bit small, but I kind of thought we would be done with this by now, but apparently no, we need to go to the Copper Coronet as well.
Of course.
Ah, well. It's so hard to find good people to, you know, get the job done, I suppose. Weep.
If that's what you want.
I mean, we could take a rest, or we could go up to the roof and see if we can deal with them in our weakened state, I suppose. Not necessarily the best plan, but we'll try our luck. Worst case scenario, we have to go down and take a bit of a rest.
Say little has changed your gander, sackbag. Still a lamp dope and dirt shoot.
Lieutenant says Baroda sent a watch should rattle in. I was just remarking to Crazy Face and Screw Loose. And shame and all the dwarf toss until next Moon's Day. Shame it is. You know, there's nothing that I'll see that I can fix with my fist, check back. Alex frighten me not, midget. Bugger off. There's some high life to live with the boys. And they allow that, and unlike being a bastard, she leave me no choice. Now, perhaps your new gang of bowl lives would like to know that the dog around here took upon himself. But we were out and about, and sharp in the dirt nabbed 3 of the crew. No reason, none. Seems he was lighted or some other, and shot and killed Stitch, Hawkbelly, and Cutter. Now, rich coming out of you, Runt. Spoil all that nonsense. Steel was drawn with cold intent, back, and you're well aware of the trespass. Next time, Speck, you'll need a minute. If you forgot, girl. Yeah, trying would be appropriate, I suppose. Give it some combat help.
Let's see what...
Some bears. Yeah, not overly worried.
You require my counsel, yes?
Stonebreaker!
Not yet, at least. Look at the poor guy. Frozen stiff while getting murdered.
Barky roarers, oh, that's one fine mess that I done cleaned up.
Pretty much.
I did the killing, but I end up with the gold, the book, and the satisfaction of kicking their tails. A good day.
A good day indeed, isn't it? Going in search Shabek's corpse, the blessed fool. The book might still be worth something if it's intact. Okay.
And later I'll put you on the doctor.
Kinda going for that. There's an amount of gold. I'll bloody take it.
What would you like?
And I think that was the end of that particular quest. Means at this point we have I mean, the only thing we really have left to do is actually doing more quests for Maeva and find out or find the evidence that he's a traitor. I don't know what there is actually. Wasn't there supposed to be a shopkeeper here? Right, they're not just standing where they're supposed to be. Always makes my journey such a hard spot to do. Simple journey finding someone to sell shit, so that is. Guess we could go back to Joaquin's Promenade. There's always going to be a merchant there, obviously. Random homeless woman. If me home be in there. Oh, this thing just went and appeared of a metal home. I wonder if me home be inside. We should take a hammer and chisel and open it up and see. Somebody tried that. Oh, and I think, oh yes, I reckon someone did do that just a couple of weeks ago. Zapped into a pair of ashes quicker than you could blink. Turns out, maybe won't be hammering away at it anytime soon. Sure does miss me home though. just a fair point to be making. Yes, I probably would be missing my home too if someday some mystical magical sphere just appeared and swallowed it whole.
I'll make whatever you desire.
Not even a random storekeeper here. How disgusting. I will go back to the fucking
You have
promenade.
been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Okay, so for once I kinda do feel a bit annoyed about that.
Not do it. Very well.
So now, which one was the adventurous marked? I think it's this one, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. We can at least keep most of our items in the relatively same space in case we want to buy back something at some point. We have improved chance in the setting, connect the FIFA gate and map. Technically we already did this. Meeting with Valen's mistress, we haven't done that yet, because that involves the main quest, and the rest of the adventures are kinda outside the city.
Whatever you want.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Yes, let's try to make some room in our inventory so we can actually start moving shit from left to right again. Let's see, that. Why would I would have that in there and not equipped on somebody? Mm-hmm. 90 charisma. Not bad. Not bad at all, I would say. This recipe that we can drop. There's just a lot of stuff we need to identify, I suppose. To see if it might potentially be worth something or not. We will do so immediately.
Adventure Mart's the finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain.
Yes, sounds rather pleasant, doesn't it? Okay, let's see here. Black Spider figurine. Summon classic once per day. I'm never gonna use that knowing myself. Okay, green handstone. Hit points system. That's not a bad choice. I guess you two also don't have that much in the way. Oh. Okay, I'll have to think that one through a little bit at least. What else do we have? A nice little longsword again. We have so many fucking longswords They're technically speaking pretty damn magical, mind you, but don't really have the clear-cut user for them. And we had with Khalid. God bless his little soul. Wherever it might have ended up at. Because that is rather debatable after all. Battle X +2. What do you have? A Battle X +1? I'm sure. Can just give you a better one. All goes to the inventory, then we're gonna sell all of them. Okay.
What can we do to make your dreams come true today?
Well, you can start by selling me some more shit. Oh well. Or else, alternatively, you can allow me to sell you some shit, because I am literally full of it. But you know why I bother with stuff like silver rings, you know? Just a fucking habit at this point. That is virtually all it is. Not like they're worth anything. Quite a few of these smaller little things are not necessarily worth nearly as much that it would be worthwhile under normal circumstances to pick them up and, you know, carry them around. Alas, however, we still do so, of course. And of fear, don't really need those as well. Actually, do you perchance have ammunition? You do? My, that would be a most fortuitous situation, wouldn't it be? Okay, let's take a quick look here. We can probably sell as well. I'm gonna sell the Stuff of Resurrection rather obviously. Don't really have anything for you yet. But of course it doesn't fit in there. I guess we can keep that around for the moment, it is.
Peddlers, artisans, or hellspawn, I care nay a blot. All that matters is the deal, and Rybald's here to make one with you.
Oh, what I'm gonna sell it. Worst case scenario, I can just buy it back. Of course, at a fucking premium, mind you.
I am ready, I think.
Let's see, 100. Pickpocket. I mean, I don't really use pickpocket at all, so it's probably not. Okay, let's equalize that because otherwise it's gonna annoy me. And go for detect illusions.
I'm waiting, if you say so.
Yeah, I guess now we go back to the proper
Of course.
icon on it and do that. I guess we could change also party members again. I mean, I do like Corgan as a fighter, but that also means I have played with him quite often in my times. Well, on the other hand, a little winged elf lady I've only ever taken along when I wanted to, well, you know, get into her pants. Like, well, shock and surprise. We do that, and then I guess we are only going to focus on... actually, no, we could leave this spot empty. That would be even smarter. And pick up Edwin for a spell at least. No, that's not a bad idea at all, now that I think about it. Actually, if I just tell you to fuck off, will you fuck off back to the copper coronet?
Back to the grind, eh? Are we off?
I'll be at the copper coronet, yes. I will be there if you change your minds.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Gold pieces for didn't work at all.
Whatever you desire.
Picking up a pure mage. Oh, it's always a nice thing. Especially Baldur's Gate. Mages are potentially quite potent. Especially one who comes actually set up to be a good mage. Like Edwin. Who is indeed very much so set up to be well, one of the best mages, to be fair. And as such, there is of course quite the use for picking him up and having him travel along.
Nothing to it.
Where did you say Edwin would be? Not on this level, apparently.
Very well.
Edwin, little Edwin, tell me where you are. Here he is.
Tell me all about it.
Now then, before we continue picking our way through the nice big city that we're now, and mind you, this is like the third or fourth stream. We haven't left the city even once yet. Yeah, when I said that the city is kind of big and it gives you lots and lots of things to do, that was metaphorically. No, you actually spend more time in here, if you want to, that is, than in the original exploration of Baldur's Gate. It takes its time and it's actually kind of enjoyable. I'm not going to complain about it. Not at all, actually. After all, why would I? It's nice, isn't it? Yes, with that said, it is high time that I excuse myself and get myself some food. It is rather late, so I'm gonna have to do some quiet cooking. But alas, that's not gonna stop me. We'll save the game this time. We have actually streamed it, so nothing is going to happen. As for plans for tomorrow, I'm probably gonna try my hand again playing some more of that Wolfenstein game for an hour or so, because honestly, this promising more than that would be suicidal. Considering how well I take to such games, put it mildly. Oh well, you know, we will try. A little bit more. However, I don't think there's any reasonable chance of me actually finishing that game, to be completely fair and honest with you. And that is putting it mildly. But hey, you know, engage with it a little bit more. That's it though, however, for the moment, I shall bid you adieu.